Now what is up everyone, hoping everyone is having a good one. If you are new here, end up enjoying today's content, make sure you hit that like button and red subscribe button before you leave. You can also follow me on all social medias at Blademas. There you can basically DM me and ask me anything you'd like. Now, we're currently 6-0 in this Battle Royale run. If you guys didn't see my Instagram post and Twitter post because you don't follow me there, I did upload a very new schedule that basically indicates that we will be doing Avengers as a daily series every single day at 6 p.m. Eastern, and then we will be doing our 2K series, which is negative to positive, until 2K20 comes out at 9 p.m. Eastern, and then every single Monday we will be having the brand new franchise series that made its debut every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern. If you guys haven't checked it out already, make sure you guys go ahead and do so. I'm planning on doing a franchise series similar to what Bango does in terms of the Miami Dolphins series, something that's very exciting and addicting, and you basically want to see more and more every single time you watch the latest episode. And then last but not least, we are going to be doing also a My League series on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I'm saving it for when 2K20 comes out because I feel like it's a little too late to go ahead and adventure into 2K19's My League. And last but not least, we will keep doing roster update predictions, but instead of doing a daily episode, we're going to be doing big episodes, one on Wednesday and one on Saturday. So each one of these episodes will consist of a very large amount of players. So instead of it being 3 players, I'll have most likely somewhere along the lines of 10 minimum and maximum of maybe 25. So somewhere in between 10 to 25 players, and I'll tell you who I think could go up to diamond, gold, silver, etc. And you guys comment down below players you guys want me to add for Saturday's video. Now, let's get into this Battle Royale run. So if you don't know, we are currently 6-0. The way Avengers work is we have a team full of commons that we upgrade by winning Battle Royale games. Once we get to 3, 6, 9 games, 12 games, whatever the rewards are, that's how we upgrade the team. He went ahead here, hit a very nice changeup outside the other way for a 2-run shot to tie up the game. If you guys see my voice is a little bit different, it's because I am a little bit under the weather right now, but that's not going to stop the grind right now. So we get a base hit with Mike Piazza. Jim Edmonds is going to come along and hit one right in the gap, but not hard enough to actually get Mike Piazza to third. So we have a runner on first and second. Hunter Renfroe is then going to square one up. He pulled it a little bit, could have went the other way, maybe hit it in the gap, and it almost was gone. So I was pretty happy about that. We got to move the runner over, and to me that's what mattered most at that certain time. And then I don't know why they kept on disrespecting me and bringing a lefty to face Kyle Schwarber. Like, I can't hit lefty on lefty. I crushed that pitch, but it just wasn't enough to actually go ahead and leave the stadium. So now we're heading to the top of the third, where he's going to get a shot in the gap. I wasn't really expecting Kyle Schwarber to run that down because he doesn't have the speed to, let alone that was hit pretty hard. So Wilson Ramos is going to get himself a double. Maybe if we had somebody with a better arm, diamond tier fielding, he could have actually prevented that from being a double. But then luckily for us, Kyle Schwarber is able to run this one down, and we get the final out. So Trey Mancini is going to come up. Trey Mancini, who's been arguably one of, if not the best hitter so far. Well, actually, let me not disrespect Mike Piazza ever like that again. Trey Mancini has probably been somewhere along the lines of top 5 hitters in the lineup. I'd say top 3. I say number 1 has been so far Mike Piazza, number 2 Jim Edmonds, and then number 3 is going to be a fight between Trey Mancini and Kyle Schwarber, but I'm giving it to Trey Mancini because he always comes up with clutch base hits, and Kyle Schwarber just hits the dingers, which is important at the end of the day. But we finished the game off with Bo Bichette. He's going to go ahead and hit a 3-run shot to finish it off, walk it off, and now we're 7-0. So things are getting interesting. Keep in mind, I haven't gone flawless this year, and this lineup looks like it can do the job. The bullpen, although, that's where it's a little bit sketch because all we really have is Giovanni Gallegos and then Blake Treinen, Arodys Vizcaino. I don't really like using Blake Treinen or Arodys Vizcaino just because they have only one off-speed pitch. Everything else is pretty much a fastball. So That's the downside. Good players will most likely just sit unless you're really able to mix up the pitches. He gets a double right here off the wall, and this is the hardest decision I had to make. I said, do we pitch to Joey Votto or walk him? I said, we have to walk him. We can't take the chance of Joey Votto going ahead and getting a shot on us, getting a 3-run bomb or something along those lines. So I ended up walking Joey Votto to face Austin Meadows. We're going to get a line out to second base, and we were lucky right there because Keston Hiura, he's been bobbling a lot of balls at second base. And then the next hitter, I surprised him with a high and inside fastball after throwing a low changeup, get him to pop out to the first baseman. And then, as I said previously, I don't know why they keep on testing me with Kyle Schwarber. Actually, we're going to move Kyle Schwarber to number 3. It's Mike Piazza, Jim Edmonds, and then Kyle Schwarber. Those have been the top 3 hitters. And then number 4, I'm going to go ahead and give it to Trey Mancini. That's how we're rocking. Well, actually, Hunter Renfroe has been doing pretty well as well. But I think Trey Mancini has been doing better than Hunter Renfroe, speaking realistically. So, yeah, we're going to stick it like that. Mike Piazza, Jim Edmonds, Kyle Schwarber, Trey Mancini. Those have been our top 4 hitters. And we got runners on the corner now, looking to drive in another run. We got Eric Hosmer coming off the bench, looking to pinch hit. He smacks one down the line, but the first baseman makes an excellent play to prevent that from actually going down the line and maybe scoring 2 because it was possible. So he comes up, he gets a base hit, 0-1 count now in the bottom of the second. And Keston Hiura, he's gonna make a dive and catch and throw him out at first base. I was really proud of the kid at that moment. I was like, holy cow, finally we dive and the ball actually locks onto the glove instead of them just diving and missing the ball completely as it normally does. He gets a base hit, bottom of the third, 0-2 count. I'm throwing the slider away. He rolls over on it. Keston Hiura, he's gonna get the final out. And luckily for us, we advance. We are now 8-0. We're 1 game away from locking in that Diamond Choice Pack reward and seeing who our 12-game Diamond reward is. And that is the most important thing to see. So we're facing Rock Island Rampage. So we go to the top of the first. Mike Piazza leading it off. He's going to get a fastball right down the middle. We were a little bit late on it, but we squared it up pretty much. There was nowhere where we didn't square that pitch up, and he's going to get himself a double. Now, if I would have had maybe better timing, it probably would have been a line out. Who knows? And then with Jim Edmonds, pitch right down the middle. It hung right over the middle. We hit it the other way, got ourselves a double, and drove in Mike Piazza. Now we're feeling good. We're like, all right, we got a 1-0 lead, but we know that 1-0 is not enough, especially when you're going for 9 wins in Battle Royale. You got to make sure, especially if you're undefeated so far, you got to make sure that there is no doubt in your mind that you can absolutely lose this game. Hiura is going to get his first base hit of the Battle Royale run. It's going to be a solo shot, and yes, his first base hit came in the 9th game. So if you ever see Keston Hiura at second base for your Battle Royale draft and it's the Diamond version, I think it's best to look at the other 2 options because he's not the greatest in the world, or maybe I just didn't have the greatest of swings with him, but I was ripping with basically my entire squad, and he was the only one that really wasn't doing work. So, bottom of the second, had runners on first and second. We're going to be able to get that double play, get ourselves out of that inning. So now we're heading to the top of the third, where Mike Piazza is going to open it up by hitting a solo bomb. And you guys already know, Mike Piazza is the man. I told you guys, I'm picking him over King Griffey Jr. Trust me, if we go 12-0, I'm 100% picking him over King Griffey Jr. And then Jim Edmonds goes ahead and hits a solo bomb as well. So back-to-back shots from our number 1 and 2 hitters. And then Kyle Schwarber, 3-1 count. I'm telling you, they keep on testing Kyle Schwarber. Now that was a misplay by him with Jonathan Scope, but if you guys would have seen the shot he hit or the play that Jonathan Scope made before that, I think it was deserving that Jonathan Scope didn't make that play right there. Trey Mancini's going to hit one down the line, get himself a double. Now we have a chance to go ahead and drive in one more run. So Keston Hiura is going to come up, and this time around he's actually going to get the sac fly. That's going to drive in 1 run. So we're going to have a very, very comfortable lead, it being 6-0. But as I've showed you guys previously, you can't be comfortable with a Battle Royale lead, as I've came back from a 6-0 deficit, or maybe it was 7-0. I'm not even sure, but I know I came back. Anyways, he's going to get a base hit. So running on first, we're a little scared, but not too scared. We throw an outside off-speed pitch. He rolls over, gets us a ground ball. We're going to be able to turn 2 right here. And now I'm feeling comfortable again because I'm like, it's basically GG's with 2 outs. Even if you square up every single pitch, the odds of me getting a line out are pretty high. He gets a dinger. I'm like, all right, we didn't get the shutout. That's fine. But all we need to do is get 1 more strike or 1 more out. And we do that by getting Mike Piazza to fly out to Jim Edmonds. Now it's time to take a look at who our 12th game win reward is. We're currently 9-0, and look at that beast right there. It's time to get ourselves our 2nd Trout. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys hit that like button and red subscribe button. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.